They'll come here this weekend. Guardians, Mariners on Saturday at Progressive Field. Tickets, info, everything else. You should download that MLB Ballpark app. That is invaluable over the course of the season. A 4-pack of tickets for you. Grab 3 pals. Guardians, Mariners on Saturday at Progressive Field. Good luck. Caller 10-216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
The Alan Cox Show.
Podcast anytime on our iHeartRadio app.
Ooh, what's a podcast?
Like a TV show, but without the pictures.
Baby, that's called radio. What you're describing is radio.
And live on the radio weekday afternoons.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Another $1,000 for a courtesy of the Buzzard Bookie. About 5 minutes from now, close to 30 past every hour all day. Got plenty of chances to put some of this money in your pocket. So next one here is minutes away. Guardians will play tonight. 9:40 is your pitch time against the Oakland A's. Beat them last night in extra innings. Came from behind 12-11. That's a high-scoring game. 12-11 was the final there. Guardians have won 4 in a row. Right? They won their first 4 games.
They lost their first game and then won the next 4.
Oh, lost their first game. Okay. Oakland A's 1-3. But there's always tonight. 9:40. West Coast game, Guardians Athletics on WMMS. Guardians have announced all of their home opening day festivities. Travis Kelce is going to throw out the first pitch with his mom. Of course, Cleveland Heights native. They say that, but it feels like there are 2 towns that are trying to claim the Kelce brothers, like they grew up in Westlake or something. I don't know. Who cares? He's a Super Bowl champ, and his mom is his mom. And they're both going to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. In honor of the late John Adams, the Guardians are going to wear a J.A. patch that will feature his bass drum mallets. And there'll also be a moment of silence for Gaylord Perry, Hall of Famer who died last December.
Should have changed his name because it sounds like it's be a moment of snickering.
For Gaylord Perry.
Because his name's Gaylord.
Oh, not the Perry part?
Yeah, Gaylord's a funny name.
National Anthem going to be performed by Norelle Simpson, who is a Cleveland native and just performed as a backup singer for Rihanna at the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's cool.
She's a John Carroll grad.
Cody's my backup center.
Hey! Don't need no backup center. You can do them right up front. And the East Palestine, Ohio Little League will form the player tunnel to welcome the players onto the field.
It's a big day.
Oh, cool.
Big day. That's right. Guardians block party will be in Gateway Plaza from 1:15 to 3:30, featuring DJ Cairo. Didn't he do one of our Polar Blasts?
I think he did not this past one, but the last one we did before.
Yeah.
Everything shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Cairo's solid. So, yeah, they'll have stuff out there in Gateway Plaza.
That's always fun. I've been to those before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Music and, fun.
Sure. Get your face painted.
Yeah.
Save a little kitty cat on your cheek.
Or baseball.
Little rainbow on your forehead.
The best I've ever seen it was when we were in like the playoffs or the championship. Sorry. And they had like the bounce house. I think they had like a ring where it was like sock and boppers. They had a bunch of stuff down there in Gateway Plaza.
That sounds like all things for children.
I still did it. I think I was down there for.
You got in the bounce house.
I think it did.
I love it.
I forget.
Poundcake in there. His little shoes are outside on the mat because you can't wear them inside.
I think I was in promotions at that time. I don't remember.
All right.
Something.
Anywho, that is all Friday for the Guardians home opener. We will be live from the corner bar all day with MMS. And Poundcake. I'll send him out with some opening day tickets.
If he shows up, because he is too reliable.
I didn't hear. I didn't hear otherwise. I didn't hear from him that this time might be a too reliable situation.
Well, now,
That was the case for. Is that changed?
well, it might change unless we have a tab.
Unless we have a tab.
Remember, he needs a steaming hot appetizer.
I need a big
That's
enough
why I never go on the company tab. I always open my own tab
He
and
has
tell
a
everybody to go
writer.
on it
I don't care
because
whose money it is, just
the
as long as it's
company.
not mine.
Yeah, they shut down our company tabs after like $100. I'm like, well, that's not. There's all these like restrictions. I'm like, guys, this ain't a company tab.
Yeah, right.
You know? They're like beer only, and it closes at $100. Like, okay,
What, you can't get a cup and share? You are at work.
here's 2 straws.
You wanted more than 2 beers on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
Okay.
You always take care of your own. That's what I say. Just take care of your own tab. Run it. Ain't nobody going to shut it down. You have to worry about it. If I'm feeling particularly magnanimous, like I was on St. Patty's Day, I just tell everybody to put it on my tab. Then we don't have any nonsense. We don't have to double check with some muckety-muck. So that'll be on Friday. All of the opening day festivities. I think the weather is supposed to be nice.
Like 60-ish. I saw 59. I don't know if that's accurate.
Friday, 45 and sunny.
Must be 59 in Berea because it's,
Well, it's 59 right now. It's warm.
Balmier there.
It's warm today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and then Friday it gets chilly again. But hey, listen, there have been
45 is not terrible,
Sunny?
though.
there have been opening days where it was snowing, for Christ's sake.
Right.
So 45, that's jacket weather. That's fantastic.
I'll wear my winter coat. But
Spring baseball.
And then what happens Friday night?
The Guardians celebrate
Celebrate their
winning
win.
their home opener.
Mhm. After that,
We all go home.
I pack for Arizona.
nope. You come see me
get
and
ready
Dan
for
Cummins at the Agora. You
I
day
do
drink-
that? I do
everybody,
not do that.
The entire city of Cleveland.
Oh,
You day drink all day, starting at 1 o'clock,
Oh,
and
you
then
don't.
you come to watch. the
there's
Agora.
no better comedy crowd than people who've been day drinking
But
at a
they're-
sports event all day long.
But they're happy because the Guardians will win.
What if they don't? They're drunk and pissed,
Then you come lighten up your senses at the Agora.
which in England is redundant.
What?
Drunk and pissed.
Oh,
They go see you, and that will make them happy.
yes.
Okay,
You
there's
will
a case to
either-
be there's a case to be made for that.
You will either continue your upward trajectory of happiness throughout the day, or there'll be a slight dip after the game, and then you'll shoot back up again. It's a
Gotcha.
win-win for all parties involved.
What time is the show on Friday night?
8 o'clock.
Just you and Dan?
Just me and Dan. He's doing these theater shows now, which I'm really loving because I just go out and do 15 minutes, and my job is literally done for the night. He does like an hour 10, and then that's it. Love you, bye.
Yeah, that does sound nice.
It's pretty nice.
Let me give you this money here. The Buzzard Bookie is back in action. This is $1,000, although every time I look over and read it, I want to say Buzzard Booby. But it is, in fact, Bookie, and it's your shot at $1,000. Good luck. I hope you win.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Bank. That's bank. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Oh, so exciting. Be another chance for you to win. Next one around 4:30. You can always leave us messages, by the way, either on the iHeartRadio app or on the Alan Cox Show After Hours line. Voicemail's there, 216-986-8903.
Kudos to Bill for taking current day Ron from Talmadge on a stroll down memory lane of being a younger Ron from Talmadge, home from school sick and watching Mr. Belvedere. Bill nailed the theme song. Thanks.
Streaks on China, never mattered before.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I do not know what that is.
And who sang that?
The Roscoe Jenkins. No,
Leon
Leon
Redbone. That's right.
Yes.
When you drop kick your jacket as you came through
The door, no one's here.
That guy.
Yeah, Leon Redbone.
all hands look
You know, we were talking about the Cheers theme song, the guy who sang it or wrote it or whatever. He wrote this too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, both songs.
Should have sang Cheers one. I would have loved Leon Redbone singing that.
Everybody knows your name.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
I just remember they got Leon Redbone to do a detergent commercial. And a long time ago, he did all detergent. I don't even know if all
Stain
detergent.
lifter, that's all.
That's all. I don't even know if that is still a detergent. But he did. They must have paid him a lot of money. Now, again, Leon Redbone was not a guy who was like crazy wealthy. He was, at best, a very niche artist. But he just had this very distinctive voice. His style was playing a lot of like old sounding music, and he also, you couldn't tell if he was 30 or 80.
Yeah.
He just had this weird, he died at 69 a couple of years ago.
Nice.
Outside Philly, he died. His real name, because he was Armenian, his real name was Dick Ran Gabalian. And he changed it to, I don't know if Leon Redbone is an anagram of that. I don't see a K in there, but he never explained where Leon Redbone came from.
When people mention Armenia, what do you think of Poundcake?
The Kardashians.
Mary?
NG Slot.
Okay.
Wait. What?
Slot machine guy. He's from
NG Slot?
His name is NG. His name is probably hard for Americans to say, so he goes by NG. I think his first name is Narek, Narek.
And he's Armenian.
He's Armenian.
Okay.
There's
And he talks about that all the time.
a video I saw going around where an Armenian guy tells someone that they're Armenian. He's like, oh, when people bring that up, I always think of the same thing. And he's like, yeah, the Kardashians. And they're like, no, the genocide.
The genocide,
And he's like,
yeah.
oh, finally someone says the genocide.
Oh, God, I dated an Armenian girl, and she would not shut up about the genocide. I mean, she was an activist of the highest order, and God bless her. But it was like,
Enough
okay,
about
yes,
the genocide.
all right, yes. I mean, do we always have to talk about genocide when we're having sex? It's really a boner killer. Or should be. I think of Andre Agassi. He was Armenian. A lot of prominent Armenians, but to Poundcake's point, he thinks of Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I didn't even know Armenia was a country before the Kardashians.
Okay, so when they said Armenian, yeah, that's why all their
I didn't
names
hear-
end in like IAN or, you know. What did you think Armenia was?
No, I had never heard of Armenia.
Mm.
I guess I just wasn't paying attention on my part. Obviously, it's on my end. I'm sure it probably was around, but Armenia, when the Kardashians said, because I was like, these white girls look funny. That's what I thought. I was like, these white girls look funny.
Did you do a deep dive on it after you heard, or?
Well, I didn't do a deep dive on it, but I watched these gays travel there, and they.
It used to be part of the Soviet Union.
I thought the place where what's his face is from, Borat was from, was fake, but that was a real place too.
You thought Kazakhstan was fake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he does it in such a comedic form. Everything I thought was just.
You thought he was making everything up.
I thought it was a parody, and I didn't realize Uzbekistan is that
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan was a real country, so that was real too. And I watched gays travel there too, and it was just like a little vlog, and I'm like, okay, these places are real.
Yeah, these places are real. Well, at least you learned a couple. Like Leon Redbone was from the island of Cyprus, which is now basically just a tax shelter or where all of the porn websites are headquartered. It's primarily what they're known for now.
Why?
But that's where, because they don't,
Why
they're not
they
subject
call
to
them Redbone.
Why do you? Because you're not subject. It's a tax shelter, so it's like people don't want to pay their fair share, as it were, over here. I'm sure Alex Jones probably has some assets socked away somewhere in Cyprus. But yeah, all those places are real, Poundcake.
I know that now. Now I'm like, okay, cool. That whole.
Should we play real or fake countries with Poundcake?
Yeah, right?
Real or fake
I
countries?
think I would probably get this now, though. I'm more mature.
Okay.
Super mature.
Azerbaijan.
Fake.
That's right. Azerbaijan is a real place.
Is it near Uzbekistan?
You tell me. Is Azerbaijan...
Y-O-U-S.
Is Azerbaijan by Uzbekistan?
What is a Ute? Azerbaijan is not near Uzbekistan, no.
Okay, usually I'm really good at geography, but okay.
Are you? Because you just said you didn't realize any of these places were real.
Yeah, but once I know where they are, like once I see them, I'm like, oh, I can remember that.
Once you see them, you understand that they're real?
Once I understand where they are in like the world,
In the world. All right, that's fair enough.
their climate or whatever.
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan?
Is that real or a fake country?
Fake country.
That is a real country. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know if these were all part of the former Soviet Union. I know that Armenia was. I think. You know Kazakhstan is real.
Mm-hmm.
How about Bhutan? The country of Bhutan.
Never heard of it, so I'm gonna say no.
You've never heard of like most countries.
Well, he's asking me a question. I'm telling him my answer.
That's right. This is Real or Fake with Poundcake. This is his geography quiz show. And there's no judgment. I just am curious to know what he knows and what he doesn't.
Never heard a big Sam from Baton. Like, bitch, you from a stick that you throw up in the air during a parade?
It's not spelled baton. It's. Do you know what the city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana means in English?
I didn't even know.
Red stick.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, now you know. Look at all the things you're learning. I think it's great.
Red stick.
Here's another country for you. You tell me if it's real or fake. Myanmar.
Say it one more time.
Myanmar.
Real.
Used to be known as, you may know it as Burma, in the words of one Jay Peterson.
That's how my cat sounds. Meow, meow.
That's not like the foreign version of Miramar, Florida?
No.
Okay.
Miramar? No, it's like Southeast Asia.
Okay.
No.
Fuck, I read
Miramar, Florida. No. Bill knows. Bill's in the Philippines. That's probably a hop and a skip from Laos or whatever. Where were you? Were you in Manila?
Quezon City.
I don't know. I don't know what you don't know.
Okay.
Nepal.
Yeah, that's a real place.
Yeah, there you go. And you've heard of Tibet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tajikistan.
That's not real. No way.
That is real.
No way.
Yes. I apologize to any of our.
I'm from Tajikistan.
I'm apologize to any local students who might be matriculating here in Northeast Ohio from Tajikistan. And Poundcake doesn't think that your place is real, but in fact it is. But okay, well, listen, there it is. Did a little bit of real or fake with him and failed miserably, but that's okay.
I want a bitch from Baton.
You can't. There was an old spy show back in the day called The Man from U.N.C.L.E. They made a terrible movie version of it with Henry Cavill some years ago. But it was a very popular TV show.
And
they should
Armie
reboot
Hammer.
And Armie Hammer. They should reboot it as The Bitch from Baton.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. I've got to take a break here. I will have Coheed and Cambria tickets for you on the way back. They are coming back through.